Welcome to day 365 of January. This is Talking Codswallop podcast. My name is Gemma.
And I'm James.
Oh my God, James. Firstly, hi everyone, we're back.
Welcome to 2026.
Woohoo!
Just as crap as the rest of the last year.
Yeah, although it's even numbers. I do like even numbers, so that's quite good.
Ooh, you do like it. You don't like it odd. You're odd enough as it is.
Yeah, no, definitely. You cheeky fucker.
Have you missed me?
No.
No, because I haven't missed you either.
Oh, I bet you have. Secretly, I bet you have.
Little bit.
Yeah, I mean, you did say that you were going to record with me, even though you'd booked to go out for lunch with your wife.
Yeah, that was a bad one on me. That was a bad one on me.
I think that should be an edit, so let's take that one out.
No, leave it in. She's fine.
Oh, okay, that's all right then. Because I was feeling bad. I was like, oh my God, James, don't do that.
Yeah, no, I hence why I messaged you at stupid o'clock in the evening, just to be like, I did a man thing. I did a very, very manly thing and did a stupid. Can we please correct? And thankfully, we did.
Yeah, of course.
We had a lovely meal out. We went for a cheeky Nando's.
Oh, nice. Nice. Do you like the spicy versions, or are you more of the lemon and herb?
I am a lemon and herb man.
Yeah, me too.
I am a great big wuss when it comes to spicy food. I do not like spicy food at all.
No, me neither. Obviously, I'm the female version of the big wussy man.
Whatever that may be.
Yeah. Well, you said that you were, I can't remember exact wording, but you said something man. Yeah. I mean, do I have to listen to you?
No one else does.
Oh, well, I listened to you twice or at least 3 times. I listened to you sort of when the recording. I listened to you on the edit, and then I listened to you when the episode's released. So, it's all good.
Wait, you're supposed to listen to these things?
Yes, James, you are. On that note, actually, that's a very good point. Well, some of you salty tadpoles are amazing, and some of you are on the naughty list. We said at the end of the previous episode we would only come back if the downloads improved. They haven't, and you guys, what we've decided to do though instead is punish you by coming back.
We're not angry. We're just disappointed.
Exactly.
In ourselves for not being able to follow through. We could have had a weekend off, Gemma!
Well, we've had a month off. So...
I think it's coming up to like 6 weeks now, I think, at this point.
I think easily it is about 6 weeks that we've officially had off, but obviously we did some pre-recordings and things like that. But yeah, because I don't think I had my leg tattoo at that point, did I?
Well, it depends which one.
Well, I've only got one new leg tattoo, so yeah. So there you go. Anyway, so in that case then, I think this should be a catch-up episode. And then perhaps we could do all Codswallop. What do you reckon?
Send help, tadpoles. I'm being lured into a double recording. Send help.
You love it. You love it, really.
I'm not answering that question without legal representation.
So yeah, let's make this Codswallop free. Can't say it. It's been too long. My mouth's not working for microphones. Find out what we've been up to in the last 6 weeks. So, do you want to start, James? How have you been?
No.
Okay, I'll start then.
No. Yeah, all right, go on then. Oh, you bent me arm. No, I've been okay, actually. Obviously, in my time off, I've had my daughter visit, which is lovely, as always.
Yes.
It was a bit of a palaver of, as usual. Communication is not one of my ex-wife's most powerful skills, shall we say. I think I only found out when she was coming about a week before the actual flight was turning up, and I had to find out through my child.
Oh my goodness, no, that's not good.
Minor Codswallop, but again...
Yeah, it's all right. We can have a couple of Codswallops in here.
I think I picked her up from the airport on the 28th of Jan, or 27th, I think it was. And
you
then
mean
she went
December?
back on the 4th. December, yeah.
Yeah, because it's the 22nd of January, so...
I'm trying. It's bad enough to remember what Here it is.
I know.
Still writing 25 when I have to.
Yeah, I know January is an awful long month, like my intro there with the 365 days, but
especially with the fact that it went apocalyptically crap weather. That does not help.
No.
Some places had snow. You had flooding.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, biblical levels of flooding from that video you shared.
Yeah. No, definitely. Some people may know this because I know that some of the listeners have actually been to sort of Weymouth and Portland, but there's a relief road, which is quite a speedy road. It's about 60 mile an hour, 50, might have gone down to 50 now, but anyway, I follow whatever the sign says. So, but anyway, it's almost like a bridge across water. And yeah, when it gets stormy, it literally is flooded, absolutely flooded. And I always feel sorry for the people who live on the lower level of Portland as well, because it's up on a hill. So when you're on the lower level, yeah, you need to get your sandbags ready, sort of thing. Even though we've got a massive wall of shingle and stone, which is supposed to be a wave blocker sort of thing, it still comes over the top and it still floods people's houses and stuff.
Well, I remember the video you showed me. It was a good couple of foot over the road surface. Like, it was coming up on the cars. So it wasn't like a little bit of a puddle and everyone loses their minds. It was literally the road was submerged. It's one hell of a way to spend Christmas.
Yeah,
I'm going to be a submarine now.
Exactly. No, it was, well, thankfully it was after Christmas. So it was like the first week of January, but it was absolutely insane. And I think probably after that car, in the video sort of left the road, how they got through the road, because I'm assuming it wasn't a 4x4, probably needed to well and truly check their brakes before they actually set off anywhere else. But I imagine that the road got closed almost instantly after that video, because I know that the road was closed. So like literally Portland was its own island at one point, which was quite nice, but
Yeah, it's nice to be isolated every now and then.
Yeah.
I know there is a camping ground just off Wales that's very similar, where the access is tidal.
Oh, yeah, that's not good.
There's literally compilation videos of people trying to outrun the tide on the road. Like sometimes there's compilation videos of things like fords, where people can ford rivers, and depending on the water level, you see people trying and failing. This is the same thing, watching cars bombing down this road, trying to get to the end before the tide comes in.
Yeah.
It's amazing what you can monetize on YouTube.
Oh, I know.
But no, I've had a nice chill. Well, I say semi-chill, but again, we're bordering into Codswallop territory on that one. So
yeah,
I shall explain why it's not been so chill for me over Christmas. But yeah, I had my daughter visit, which is always lovely. And yes, on the next one, we shall unleash.
Yeah, it just encourage you guys to come back and listen to the next episode, because James has got a really good story to tell you on the next one. But we're not going to give it away on this one, so this is to make you want to come back. So yeah.
No, Christmas was good. Obviously, when I don't have my daughter over because normally we alternate it, so it's like one parent gets New Year, one gets Christmas. Mm-hmm. So obviously my ex-wife had Christmas, so when my daughter's not here for Christmas Day, I have to split my time. So normally what I'll do is I'll go to my mother-in-law's on Christmas Eve, spend the evening with her, my brother-in-law, and my wife. That she'll stay there. I'll come home, and then on Christmas Day, I drove over to my dad's, and I'll spend Christmas Day with him. And then usually my sister will come and join us there. And then Boxing Day, I go see my mother and my stepdad. Basically, the system works the same way when my daughter's here. It's just that normally I drag her to my mother-in-law's on Christmas Eve. Yeah. On Christmas Day, my dad comes to us, and we cook for him. I normally do the cooking when I go to his, so I'll help him cook, and then he comes here. But my wife shouts at him if he tries to help. So he's strapped down to a chair and told not to move and actually be a guest.
Yeah. You don't want a little. Well, I'm sorry, I shouldn't heightist your wife there. I don't know what your wife's height is, but
No, she's a hobbit. She's a hobbit.
she's a hobbit.
Self-confessed.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
She barely breaks 5 foot, so.
but also Liverpudlian as well. So you don't want to mess with a little,
Oh, no.
little
No,
Liverpudlian.
angry little Scouse woman is not something you want to start a fight with, especially with him shrinking.
Yeah.
He's shrinking, so he's getting down to her level. So it's even more of a fair fight as he gets older. So I keep warning him. But no, I had a lovely Christmas, and then New Year we tend not to really do anything.
No.
Just because the great thing is where we live, we have grassland.
Okay.
And basically the community puts on a little fireworks display. So we never really go anywhere. We just open the front door about midnight, watch all the fireworks go off, and then we all go straight to bed.
Yeah. Because it's pointless going to sleep beforehand, isn't it? Because obviously it's going to be really noisy anyway, isn't it? So when the fireworks go off.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like because I remember it used to, obviously it used to be New Year's parties. Everyone had them, and it's just like it's just a time. It's just another day. Let's get this over with. Get in your pajamas.
Yeah.
Stay up as long as you can, and then the minute 5 minutes past midnight, everyone's like, "Yeah, we're done. Night."
Yeah, I think age has got a factor into that as well, though, because it's like when I was in my 20s. I was going out into Weymouth every year, with New Year sort of thing. Just always did fancy dress and things like that because I think it's more common now, but Weymouth has always been a massive fancy dress kind of town. So it was always quite fun, and we'd always go to the Weymouth Clock Tower at midnight to sort of count down the minutes, so to speak. But yeah,
it's always fancy dress because no one wants to admit they live in Weymouth.
Well, yeah, exactly. No, yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Don't want to be seen by anyone and recognised.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've just put blinkers on. Like I just pretend I don't see people and hope that they don't see me.
Is that why you're always walking into things?
Yeah. That's why I got my disabled driving license. I actually can't drive because I can't see. Anyone who's listening to this thinks that I'm not joking. I am joking.
She's not.
I can see.
She's not. I've been naked for the last half hour. She's not noticed.
No, I've definitely turned my eyesight off at that.
How dare.
I know.
I'm changing my nickname to Sexy.
Lovely. What, Sexy Junior?
It works.
If you want, whatever. Then it was kind of like sort of the more you get older, or like if you get settled in the sense that you're married and things like that, you don't feel like you need to go out and paint the town green. I know the saying is paint the town red, but it should be green with the amount of vomit that happens on New Year's Eve. So and that's why I'm calling it paint the town green.
If your vomit is green, I recommend seeking medical assistance. Stop drinking green dyed alcohol.
It's more green than red, though, isn't it? Well, if it's red, then you really need to seek help.
Not necessarily. I once had a friend of mine terrify themselves because they got drunk drinking nothing but Guinness and blackcurrant. That comes up red.
Yeah.
That comes back up red. So that was a very terrifying night for them.
Yeah, I actually strongly believe that the colour is purple that it comes up, because when I also had that experience, but it was snake bite. So it was lager beer, lager beer, or two different types of beer anyway, and blackcurrant. And yeah, it was actually really nice. I drank quite a few of them.
Going down. It was. Not so much coming back up.
Yeah, literally purple coming back up. So anyway, the salted tadpoles are really going to come back for our next episode, aren't they, at this rate, because we're talking about vomit.
Vomiting in the new year. That's the new title. That's the title of this episode.
Well, I was thinking to call it, is it still January? Yeah.
Speaking of which,
yeah.
Not sorry to interrupt you, but have you made any resolution? 'Tis the season after all.
Yes. I haven't made any resolutions as such because I just feel like they're a waste of time. because you always think on the 2nd of January, I'm going to do such and such. But I have given myself goals and I can start them as and when I want to. I've gone back on my diet, although this week I've not done as well, to be honest. But anyway, and I lost 9 pounds in the first week, which was really, really good. And I gained 2. And I got a bit down in the dumps about that. But, you know, I gained 2. And then this week I've gone, I don't care. And I weighed myself and I've stayed the same. So at least I've done no damage, you know?
Yeah, I was going to say, at least it's not like, oh yeah, all that previous weight I lost, I've now regained and then some.
Yeah.
That would be the ultimate devastation.
Yeah.
I
was going to say very quickly about that as well, that the week that I actually gained, I was pissed off though, because I'd really been good. That's why I was like, for God's sake. So that's why this week I've just sulked a little bit, but you know, I'll be back on it again next week. So
well, I'm looking forward to the cut price treadmills coming in February.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And being able to attend the gym if you want to, because there'll be nobody else there. Yeah.
Oh no, I can't do gyms. I can't do gyms because it's I don't know about you, but it used to be I was worried about obviously the negative environment of obviously being a new starter. Now it's more I'm afraid of the toxic positivity.
Ooh, no.
Every time I see videos of gyms, it's like everyone's cheering each other on. It's like, you just tied your shoelace. I don't need cheering. It's like it's either one extreme or the other, and I just want, where's the place where we all ignore each other, do our workouts, and bugger off home?
Yeah.
I don't want to know what any of the people's names in the gym are. I just want to go, use a machine, and go home. If I could afford the machine, I'd have bought that and put it in my house.
Yeah, exactly.
Hence me looking at treadmills. I actually mentioned this to a friend of mine. I'm like, I'm thinking about buying a treadmill, and he just said, wait till February.
Yeah.
You'll get yourself a bargain.
It'll be a good shout. Yeah, no, definitely. Not that you need to. You know, it's obviously if you want to do it for yourself, fair enough. But I'm not telling you have to at all, because I wouldn't do that. The other ones are little goals around the podcast and things like that. Like, I want us to get to 100k downloads. I've got us on TikTok, everybody. Yeah, and have you got any New Year's resolutions or goals or anything?
Again, I'm with you. I've kind of grown out of the resolutions because one, the problem with being a grown adult is I can do what I want. And one of the negatives of that is it means I can stop my resolution as well. So I've kind of stopped setting myself goals, because then if I fail, I never really took part in it. But no, it's more things that, like, just general lifestyle changes that I would have made regardless of the time period. I have noticed I've been putting on a little bit more weight. So again, this is why I was looking at genuinely looking at getting a treadmill just to start walking in the house. Because one of my biggest problems is I have to do something when I go out somewhere. My brain will not accept go for a walk as an excuse.
Fair enough.
Like, you know, even if it is, people will be like, oh, just walk around the block, you know, once or twice a day. My brain is immediately screaming, why? It's really frustrating. I don't like that my brain does that. But it is unfortunately the case of whenever I try to do that. So what I've decided is, rather than, I know it's an expense, it's going to be a problem having a bulky piece of equipment in the house, but I feel much more confident saying that I'll actually use it because it'll be in my way.
Fair enough.
So it's twisted logic. It's twisted logic, but it's a case of, if there's a treadmill, I'm going to get my bloody money's worth out of it because I'm a tight git. So therefore, I will use it, listen to a podcast, go for a walk. And I know everyone is probably screaming in the comments, but you can do that outside for free. I don't like the outside. I like it in my house.
Yeah. And if they are screaming that into the comments, why aren't you screaming other things into the comments?
Gemma wants to up that interaction. Come on.
Yes, to be fair, I do. I would love the interaction to go skyrocketing high, or at least a little bit better. But no, it would be nice to have a little bit more interaction, guys. So if you do want to reach out to us, you know where to find us. We're at Codswallop Pod on every single thing in the entire world.
Feel free to tell us we're all insane for our opinions. We already know it, but we like hearing it from you.
Yeah, exactly. We want to know what we're doing wrong so that we can carry on and do it.
Yes. Feel free to inform us. It won't change anything, but feel free to.
Because we're buggers. So there you go. Are we done with yours? And I'll move on to what I've been up to.
Yeah, to be honest, it's as I say, it's Christmas. Once Christmas is out of the way, you have that general haze of whatever the hell is the 2 weeks in between Christmas and New Year, where pudding is available for every meal of the day, whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
Just because you don't know what's going on or when anything happens, so you just give up for a week.
Yeah.
Get yourself reorganized, and then, as I say, especially for me with having my daughter, like having term kind of kick back in is like what booted me back into normality.
Yeah.
Because got to get her ready for school, got to get her sent back home, got to send her back early so that she's got time to. Because she hates going home. Because usually it's like she sailed back, so she flew over, but she went back on the boat, and she absolutely hates it if it's a case of she's on the evening ferry. If there's any problems, she ends up getting home late. It's literally straight into bed, and then next morning up and into school. She can't do it.
Nah, I can understand that. Yeah, no.
Having that extra day for her just to kind of be like, and I'm back home now, so now it's speak to my friends, see them personally if I need to. Maybe talk to boyfriend. I hope not.
Has he made up for Mr. Hickson yet? Oh, no.
He hasn't spoken to me since.
Well, to be fair, I mean, he's probably heard the podcast.
Good.
Yeah, it's Mr. Hickson to you, or Mr. Junior to you, if you wish to go back and listen to that episode, so that you can actually hear what we're talking about here. But yeah, it is worth it.
You can hear my anger and see my grumpy face in the thumbnail.
Yeah, although I don't think we actually did video for it, but yes, no, definitely there was a grumpy face.
I gave you my grumpiest thumbnail. I did give you my grumpiest thumbnail.
You did. You absolutely did. I don't think I've ever seen James so angry in all my life. Or at least in the year that I've met him anyway.
I wasn't even angry. That was the best part.
Yeah. I don't know. Seething, maybe.
That's me smiling.
Fair enough.
So how was your Christmas, Gemma? How was your time off?
Yeah, it was lovely, thank you. It was the actual Christmas Day, Boxing Day, New Year, all pretty relaxed. Nothing really major to report other than I've got presents. I like presents.
Ooh, sorry to interrupt. I forgot to ask, what was your favourite Christmas present?
Well, you can't see it.
Well, then I don't care.
I'll go and get it. Hold on.
Yay! Edit time. I'll go get mine. Oh, very cool. Tell the nice tadpoles what you're showing me.
From Graham, and it was, of course, a jokey present, but it's still my favourite. I'll put it down carefully so that I don't break it. There we go.
Hear the sound of crashing.
Yes, exactly. It's a chimpanzee doing the heavy metal salute with his tongue hanging out. And obviously that's what Graham thinks of me.
The heavy metal monkey.
Yeah, to be fair, that's what I think of me too. So, all good.
New nickname, the heavy metal monkey.
Sounds good. But no, so it was it was a lovely time, to be honest. And it was just nice and relaxed and chilled, and yeah, we just ate quite a bit and enjoyed life, But there's also one tradition that I actually forgot to mention on our traditions episode, which is, oh, what's that? You got something as well. What did you get?
Well, I was going to say, you show me your favourite present, I'll show you mine. But then you just decided to keep talking. So now it's slightly spoiled. But, yeah, I got a Lego version of Wicket from Return of the Jedi.
Oh, wow.
He's adorable. I haven't built him yet because I have the new dilemma of I genuinely don't know where I'm going to put him. I literally have run out of room. I'm going to have to build some shelves to put him somewhere. So unfortunately, I have to build furniture first, then Lego.
Well, I mean, it's achievable though, and it's worth it,
Oh
isn't
yeah,
it? Because it's going to be for your Lego. But no, that's really cool. No, that's really awesome. Sorry, I do apologize that I didn't
it's
ask
all
you.
right. Don't
Yeah.
don't. You were saying food, Christmas food.
Food, nice.
What's your favourite?
I think I prefer Boxing Day dinner, to be honest. We like all the bubble and squeak and the cold meats and stuff.
It's the same thing, just cold.
It's not cold because it's like my mum fries it up. And I just like all the vegetables being squished together, basically. I think it's nice.
It's nice that you're wrong. The correct answer is pigs in blankets by the bucketful.
Yeah, I'm not a massive fan of bacon though. That's the problem. Because I once almost choked on, I did choke on bacon fat. And it
Rind.
got
No,
stuck in
no,
my throat.
that's fine.
Yeah,
That's fair. That's
yeah.
fair. My wife has the same problem where it's a texture thing.
Yeah,
If she gets just a little bit of it, it puts her off the entire meal.
100%.
So I do get that, but I am a fiend for pigs in blankets. I usually have my own little bowl that's like I will literally go whenever I go to like my mum's or my dad's. I always take a packet of pigs in blankets just for me,
Aww.
not for everyone else, just
Good.
for me, mine.
Good.
So I get a little extra serving. I just eat like popcorn, just yum 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 yum.
It's all right. You're going to get a treadmill in February.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I will burn it off. I learn myself eating them by burning it off afterwards.
Yeah, no, that's good. I did notice as well that on our traditions episode, I actually failed to mention one of the traditions, but it was purely because it's the between Christmas and New Year time, so that's why I was focusing on actually Christmas.
Does it really count? Yeah, I see what you mean. It's like,
Yeah.
is it still technically a Christmas period, or is it because it's on the way out? Does it count as a New Year's tradition?
I suppose it's an in-betweeny moment. So every year for the last, I want to say 6 years, but it might be, the timing might be off there. Obviously, COVID was a different scenario, but anyway, or 2020 was a different scenario, but anyway, is that me and a group of friends, we always meet up in Southampton and we go out for like lunch and have drinks and things like that and just, really catch up. And it's really nice experience for a lot of us. So it's my friend, I'm going to say his podcast name. So it's Dr. Squee. He has got a real name.
No, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
That's his real name. Nicola, Lucy Caton, and Lucy's boyfriend as well, Chris.
I was going to say he doesn't have a name, does he? It's just the boyfriend.
Yeah, no, he is the boyfriend. So, so it used to be the four of us, but obviously then Chris came along, so we kind of let him in. So it's all good now. No, he is a friend. He is a good laugh as well. So normally we go to Southampton, we go to specific pubs. So there's one called the Shooting Star, and then there's one called the Hobbit, which used to be themed on the actual Hobbit, as in the movie, the book. But it has unfortunately had to change because the Tolkien family got involved. So it's now like the cocktails are all like dragon named themes, so they're exactly the same cocktails.
But it's more D&D than Hobbit now.
Yeah,
because D&D's in now.
Yeah, I suppose. But they haven't got board games or anything like that. But that leads me, that's what we would normally do, and we'd find somewhere to sort of eat in between and things like that. But this time we decided we're going to stay in the city centre of Southampton, because those places are kind of slightly on the outskirts, which has never been an issue or anything like that. But we just thought, we'll stay a bit closer to where me, Lucy and Chris were all staying. I was in a separate room to Lucy and Chris. Just so that everyone's clear.
I should hope so.
Yes.
I should hope so. They should be in separate rooms. Not until marriage, children.
Exactly. Yeah, he can say this because he's married. So this year, what we decided to do, we went to the Wetherspoons, no biggie. It was just cheap food, cheap drinks, blah, 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 blah. That was nothing special. But apart from the company was wonderful, of course. We then went on to this bar, which was basically is like witchy themed with all spooky spells and things like that, and it's like cauldrons and stuff like that. So it was really, it was kind of like a magical place, but very, very themed. Like,
Knock off Harry Potter.
no, not Harry Potter. No, proper witches.
Sorry, I didn't realise there was a difference.
It's called the Dark Arts Bar. So it's Dark Arts Bar, because I don't think I said that quite clearly in the first time. Yeah. Yeah, so this bar or pub or whatever you want to call it, basically it's like, it's hard to explain what it is. It's like a cocktail bar.
Was it actually a business, Gemma, or did you just break into someone's house and they tried to entertain you?
It was a business and it was very awesome. So I want to give it its just cause. I want people to experience this because it was so much fun. So they had set up it's kind of like escape room type thing, but it was more like in the form of a board game. So you would have all different board games and things like that within one, and you'd have to try and work out the task to be able to open up the box for another one. So it wasn't official, you're going into actual rooms, but in this box, they had like different keys that you had to unlock certain boxes and rooms or whatever, kind of thing. Yeah, so there was a family who were actually playing one of these. We actually weren't. We were just there for the cocktails. It was so awesome. Basically, when you'd order your drink, for example, Dr. Squee had one that the glass was shaped like a smoking pipe, and it had the drink in it, and obviously you'd sip it out of the
mouthpiece.
The mouthpiece, yeah.
You do not want to see what she is miming right now, Tadpoles. I am scarred for life.
Yeah, the mouthpiece. But again, the glasses were absolutely incredible as well. It wasn't just the drink; it was a full-on experience having these cocktails. We only had two because, I'll be honest, the cocktails were quite expensive. Well, with a tip, it was 25 quid each for two cocktails, which is an awful lot, but at the same time, you get a really awesome experience. What I'll do is I'll actually put up a video of what actually happened and things like that. So there was one that I had, which was a cocktail that he set fire to it, basically.
Just out of spite.
Yeah. I had to get some cinnamon and I had to sprinkle it at the fire and cast a spell. And you get involved and you really cast the spell. Apparently I didn't do it very well the first time, but the second time I did a lot better. And then the third time I did it even better. And then, it's like, then you have to sort of blow it out and then you can drink it. They add like a mystical story behind the cocktail and things like that. So it is a very, 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 very creative idea. It is really exciting. And it's kind of like they've got felt hats in there for people to just put on their heads if they want to wear a hat. Hence my Facebook profile picture, if anyone's seen that. Yeah, in general, it was just really awesome. Yeah, I think we all really enjoyed that. So, and there was one that was in the shape of the glass was in the shape of a mushroom. When it was brought to the table, there was a glass over the top of it. But then when they lifted the glass on top of it, all this smoke started bellowing out. So it really made it an experience. And it was just so amazing. And honestly, you guys need to check it out. I'd love to find out the sort of behind the scenes of, one of them. They had, it was kind of like they had bubbles, like just, like when you're blowing bubbles, like normal bubbles, but they were flavored, obviously. But, but these, if you were popping them, they had smoke in them as well. And it's like, how did you do that? How did you come up with this idea? And I don't know, it fascinated me.
This is where we discover that it's a temporary thing and will be gone in 3 months.
No,
they're not opening another one.
No, I hope not. I wish them all the success because it really is a good experience, even for the kids and things like that as well, because, it's kid friendly. So people can not only take adults with them, they can also take their children.
Are we sure about that, Gemma?
Yes.
With alcohol being served and saying it's child friendly.
Yes.
Yes, get little Timmy off his rocker.
But they do mocktails as well, my darling. So, it's absolutely fine. But even down to like the decor as well, it's like there was like on the shelf, there was a book, but then they had all the pages coming out and it was all like up against like the ceiling and things like that. It was just very creative. I really enjoyed it.
I know somewhere similar. Sadly, it shut down.
Oh,
But it was almost the exact same thing. But again, it was literally called I think they literally called it the Three Broomsticks after Harry Potter, and it was the same kind of thing. We took my daughter for her birthday once. We got her the full robes and everything for it.
yeah.
So she had the full Slytherin robes, and we went for lunch. And they made a proper song and dance of it. They had magic tricks. They had all sorts of little science experiments that would be cool at the table, and she loved it.
Yeah.
But now she's grown up, and apparently doesn't like Harry Potter anymore. So
it'll come back.
yeah,
it's all right. She's just trying to be cool at the moment, but she will realise that being cool is actually being a nerd. It'll be all right.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, she'll be fine. Yeah, a couple more years and she'll realise. And she'll be like, "Oh, it's all good. I'm allowed to like Harry Potter again." I do have 2 twat taxes that go along with this trip, though. So I suppose in some ways I am bringing a little bit of Codswallop.
No, not permitted. Not permitted.
I'm going to do it anyway because
I'm putting my foot down. No, I'm putting my foot down.
My podcast, and I'll do what I want.
Since when? Since when?
You told me before we started recording it was my baby.
How dare you use my words against me?
I know. Anyway, I'm going to tell you on this episode, and then all of the Codswallop is going to be on the next one. So don't you worry, guys.
I think it'll be a good way to finish it with the twat tax.
Yeah, 100%. And it's not just one. It's not just one, James.
Exactly. We get 2.
Yeah, we get 2 twat taxes. So checked into the travel lodge that we regularly stay at.
There's your first problem.
No, it's all right. It's
no,
nice.
I can say that because I used to work for Travel Lodge.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, as you may be aware, if you're staying as a hotel guest, you have cheaper car parking, if obviously car parking is available. So, I was all cocky, wondering why Lucy and Chris were using the machine, and I was thinking, oh, okay, well, why aren't you just scanning the thing? I thought I'll save time. I'll scan the little QR code, and I'll just do it that way. So I was like, right, okay. Oh, okay, done. And then they go, oh, yeah, so it's just £7. And I went, no, because I'd paid 15. I'd paid 15 for the parking.
Because you went directly.
No, because there was 2 QR codes. So there was one that was one a bit higher up, which was just for the residents who were staying in the travel lodge. And then there was one that was for just people who wanted to park there. And I'd scanned the wrong one. And so I paid the 15 quid. So I was a bit like, oh no. But I was like, oh, sod it. End of the day, it's 8 quid. I was just like, obviously that could go towards drinks, but whatever. I had to just get over it. So I was just like, oh, whatever.
Just think of the biscuits.
What biscuits?
Think of the biscuits you could have bought with 8 quid.
Oh, yeah. They would have been nice, wouldn't they?
Yeah, there would have been at least 6 packets of Jaffa cakes.
Yeah, or near enough the cost of a jug of cocktail in Wetherspoons.
You got plastered in spoons.
Yeah, exactly. There's nothing like a spoons. Spoons are all right. So that was the first one. So everything else went smoothly. So I thought a couple of days later, maybe a week, but not sure. Anyway, timescale. I got a lovely letter in the post at the Southampton Council informing me that I'd driven down a bus lane and I had a £70 fine or 35 quid if I paid straight away, which I, of course, did. And I was like, no. I was like, but the problem is that SatNav had taken me that way. And I was, I'm in a city that I'm not overly familiar with. Yeah, okay, I should have seen the signs, I guess, but I was concentrating on what SatNav was saying and everything that was around me, not noticing the sign. But I paid it. But yeah, so that was my 2 twat taxes of my Christmas holiday, which I was really, really pissed off about.
Yeah, it's probably not. It's probably one of the worst ways to end a new year because I can completely understand you because I got done I got done once for parking in an Aldi car park because they changed the parking operator.
Oh.
I didn't know, and because at first I thought it's a long stay car park, they will let you have 2 hours. I ran into a friend. We ended up having lunch, and I didn't realise that I'd overrun by 5 minutes.
I mean, 5 minutes though. Come on now.
No, I got the exact same letter as you: 70 quid or pay it now, and it's only 35.
Yeah.
So I messaged my friend afterwards and went, I'm not going for lunch with you again. It's too fucking expensive.
Do you want to pay half?
Sent them a picture of the fine, and I was like, yeah.
No, that's not fun at all. You know, when you say Aldi, you do mean like the supermarket, don't you?
Yes, ALDI, not Audi as in the car company.
Yeah, because
I know my accent makes it confusing.
No. It wasn't that. It was more the fact that it's here. It's free to park in the car park for Audi, so that's why. Because it's a specific only supermarket, so that's why I couldn't get my head around why you had to pay for it. To be honest.
No, that's the thing. It's free to park for us, but only for the 2 hours. By going over by that 5 minutes, that's the only reason I got the fine. It would have been no problem had I been under the 2 hours. It's to stop people from parking there all day.
Fair.
Like if you work locally and nearby,
Yeah.
a lot of our supermarkets do it, where it's like they'll scan your reg on the way in, they'll scan your reg on the way out. You stay over 2 hours, they send you the fine in the post.
Yeah. Okay. Well, in that case, that is, I suppose that's understandable. I mean, it is also a shame for you because you were actually only 5 minutes and it was genuine. But yeah, I can also understand that with people actually going in and just parking in there and being like, oh, I can get away with this for the rest of the day, kind of thing. So yeah, a 2 hour limit's pretty good for being able to get the shopping done. So
yeah, I don't think I've ever needed to stay in a supermarket for 2 hours.
No,
to work out. Yes, I need bacon and eggs, and that's it.
No, I've never wanted to. I've never wanted to.
No.
Well, James, I think we've had a good old catch up, and I think we've been talking enough Codswallop as well. What do you think?
For the first of the year, absolutely.
I've got that sassy look, everybody. Throwing his toys out the pram,
look at me, I'm Gemma, I'm in charge.
Yeah, and don't you forget.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to this week's Talking Codswallop, everyone. I have been Gemma, and James has been James. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye. He's sulking. He's being a silly twit.
This podcast is a production of Unfiltered Studios. If you would like to know more about joining Unfiltered Studios, please visit our website at unfpod.com for more information.